Oh yeah. Wait, are you serious? Can you hear me or not? I think maybe you can. Oh my god. When will I? Oh, you are waiting with bated breath. Oh, well, don't bait your breath anymore. For God's sake. Maybe you can. Oh my god. When will I? Oh, you are? Okay. Alright, great. Haha. Okay. I feel it. I feel the excitement. I gotta turn this off in my head. The echo is driving me insane. It's probably going to drive you insane. Loud and clear, says Marketing Igniter. Well, without further ado, let's get this party started. Let me turn this off. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tool Show. Bam! And as if by magic, the great Greg Haberman appears. You're like a magician, bro. How's it going? Nice shirt. That's like Ohio Proud right there.
It is.
It's like, that's the hippiest shirt I've ever seen. That is like, it's a tree that in the middle is made out of Ohio. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like, does it mean there are trees everywhere except Ohio? Does it mean Ohio is made out of trees? Does it mean somebody suckered you into buying a hippie t-shirt with trees on it?
Yep.
Nice. Did you design it yourself?
No.
Good, okay, I didn't mean to make fun of it. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Tool Show. My name is Sage. And his name is not Sage. We're the Tools. Half hour of your life you'll never get back. I am going to endeavor to not intro the entire show. Or at least not outro and intro. You know, less intro, less outro.
We're already 3 minutes in.
I know. You know what, though? You know what I'm going to do?
Nope.
Because I always forget. I'm going to do this right away. Today's show brought to you by CMO Sage for when you need knowledge and information and advice right now.
Just click on the video to try it now.
That's right. Try CMO Sage totally for free by going to cmosage.com. It is on-demand marketing strategy consultation. There you go.
Ooh.
Bam. Look at that. Look at there, a little commercial. I'm trying to be a little bit more structured in whoring myself out. Whoring requires structure. It's all, you know, how are you ever going to be a good prostitute if you don't, like, you know, get out on the street and beg for it? So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, welcome to the Tool Show. It's that kind of show, I tell you. Today, a captivating topic. I mean, you can see people just flying in to know what it was that we were talking about. Do you think people even read the email? Do you think they're just like, I don't even care. Well, I just want to see how embarrassed these two can make themselves.
Did you send an email today?
I did. I did send an email. It was captivating. You told me to make the email heading very good. And I forget
was it?
I don't know. I forget. We're going to talk about Google Analytics and how you are doing it all wrong.
When are we going to do that?
I don't know. I'm just going to probably riff until the show ends and then we'll never get to it.
Okay.
So, no, nonsense. Nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. Have you heard of the Google Analytics, Greg? Have you ever heard of it? Oh, right. I thought you might have. Google Analytics, I believe, is just an NSA ploy. Do you know that there is a conspiracy theory that Pokemon Go was put out by the NSA?
Perfect.
If Pokemon Go was put out by the NSA, Google Analytics was definitely put out by the NSA. You know, did you hear that one about the Pokemon Go?
No.
They said that, like, what they would determine is they would inject that, like, into places they wanted to spy in, like in China or wherever. I don't know if North Korea has Pokemon Go. Probably not, those poor sad people. But they do have a really good shooty up missile from their, I guess, only submarine or something I read. Anyways, the theory is that they could watch people move around areas in Pokemon Go, and the areas they could not get into, secret places. They want to look into them. So there you go. That's what I heard.
Like a locked store.
Yes, like a door.
Like somebody else's house.
Yep. No. Those are super secret places that the CIA of America needs to know about right now.
Okay.
Like
wow.
bathrooms
Holy
across
crap.
China. The other conspiracy theory. It was created by the telecoms to burn up your usage. I think that's more legit. Anyways, I do not think any of that. I don't know. What do I know about conspiracy theories? And I don't think that Google Analytics is owned by the NSA, but sure as hell they're using it, right? I mean, they just walk into Google and take whatever they want, I think. But at any rate, it is this place where you can get data about your website. So I wanted to tell you all a story. So, like a good marketer, State Farm is there. I don't know why. God, I'm in that kind of mood today. I don't know if that joke even works. Anyways.
What joke?
It's not a joke. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Did you make a joke about that?
I said like a good marketer, State Farm is there. It's not good. It wasn't good. I'm not a jokester. That's why I'm a marketer. So I was over here measuring my campaigns on CMO Sage. Free 30-day trial. No, free trial. There's not 30 days. Just try it. Free. Anyways. So what I should tell you is that you can go to the Google and you can go to Google and type in Google URL Builder, which you should all do, by the way. Go here to the Google URL Builder, and when you are making campaigns, say from your email or Facebook or Twitter, you don't have to do it in Google AdWords, use the Google URL Builder to build out URLs so that when you go to Google Analytics, you can see what campaigns are generating traffic and maybe making you a gazillionaire. Look at that. I've already gained the word seven viewers, people. So I was over here measuring my campaigns that I was monitoring from making my URLs. I built my URLs. And you can see here I have CMO Sage free trial Facebook ad. I had that. CMO Sage free trial on the blog. Like I made a blog post. Facebook kickoff, don't even know what that is. Here's a free offer on the SageRock blog. I don't even know. I don't know. The ones that I did mostly are these. The most recent are these two right here. Okay. And so I'm like, and this is only this is new. These are new, right? So the numbers aren't huge. And plus I don't have a lot of budget, so whatever. So anyways, I'm going through these numbers. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at, see here, sessions. So if you don't know these, Register Mathematica. Oh, I knew it. Hold on, Register Mathematica. No, it's not. It's driving me bananas. 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 Is that better? I don't know. You can spend all the money you want on technology, but in the wrong hands, it's just for evil doings. Hopefully that helped. I don't know why I can't make the echo go away. Good. All right. Thank you, Register Mathematica, for bringing that up. So anyways, sessions, that's the number of times different people have come to a site. A session is a 30-minute or less time period. New sessions, that's like new people, I guess. New sessions? I don't know what an estimate of the percentage of first-time visits. Okay. I don't know why we would have number of first time during the selected date range. Oh, interesting. So these are the number of people. New sessions is the percentage of first time visits, I guess, ever. And then new users is the first time users during the selected date range. Oh, look how handy these question mark things are when you hover over them. So at any rate, I'm like, okay, so the Facebook one got 11. My blog got 2. 50% of those 2, meaning 1, were new. Then if you come over here, like you can see pages per set. A bounce rate, incidentally, is people that have looked at one page. You bounce if you've only looked at one page. Now, this is important because if you only look at one page, it does not matter how long you looked at the page, but that you only looked at one page. And you can see here, 100% of the people on they came from Facebook, only looked at one page. 50%, meaning one person went to another page. Okay. Now that's interesting to me because this page is just a squeeze page. There's really only one way out of this page through the free trial. So I would assume maybe they actually clicked on that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe somebody actually clicked on the link. But this is where it gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen. So this number right here, average session duration. Bum, bum, bum. If you notice, the people that came from the blog link, average session duration, meaning how long they spent on the site each session, 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Quite good. Facebook, 0. And I was like, dang it. That sucks. And with that, like every spoiled modern day human, I went and bitched on Twitter about it. I'm like, God damn it, this stuff sucks. And then I put a thing out, and then another more smart human came over and said, dude, you're just reading it wrong. And I'm like, how can it be real? It's 0. And he's like, no, man, look it up. And it turns out that number is not accurate.
Why is that number not accurate?
Holy crap. That's what I wanted to know. That's what the guy said. So the reason it's not accurate is because Google Analytics, in order to measure your average session duration, needs the visitor to visit 2 pages. 2. The first one and then the second one, and then they can come up with a time, because then they can compare the 2. Because all of my Facebook people only looked at 1 page, it couldn't come up with a time. And so, 0.
That's not a helpful number.
Not so helpful. And on top of that, this 7 minutes and 59 second thing, that's not average. Now, there were only 2 people. This is a perfect example, actually. There were only 2 people. One person spent 7 minutes and 59 seconds. That's not average. The other person unrecorded because he only looked at 1 page. So this number has been lying to me because I'm an idiot my entire career. That number is bullcrap. A total lie. Did you know this?
I understand how Google gets its information.
Yeah, right.
It's through interactions. I guess I've never really thought that hard about it.
I never thought about it either until this helpful human.
Although I will say that I have seen that as a number for an AdWords campaign. And
yes.
And then you're looking in your Google Analytics through your AdWords campaigns,
yes.
And it really looks like it's all bots.
That's what I always thought it was because it shows 0.
Right.
But that's not true.
Nope.
It just doesn't detect.
Right. And then you'll have so you have a bunch of, and it's more common on landing pages
that don't have navigation.
Yeah, they don't have navigation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a higher percentage that would appear that way.
Yeah. So check out this article. Here, I'll put a link to it for you. This article, because of that helpful human, led me to here. And this article is Misunderstood Metrics, Time on Page, Session Duration. And it says here, how can the average session duration be less than the average time on page? In Google Analytics, seeing how long people stayed on your site or on individual pages is not as obvious as it first appears. Yeah, this Misunderstood Metrics article explores the concept of time in Google Analytics, or lost time as the case may be. Google Analytics presents a lot of metrics. Most people make assumptions, yes. Google Analytics time on page and Google Analytics session duration are typical examples until you discover not so obvious fact. Google can't measure the time a user spent looking at the last page of the site, of the visit to your site. So every last page that anybody ever sees on your site, that time is lost. So really that 7 minutes and 59 second guy could have been 15 minutes because we don't know how long you spent on the other page. So this isn't just for 100% bounce people that only look at one page. This is every single person that comes to your site. That number is lying to you. Did you just get a haircut recently?
Yes.
Looks good.
Thank you.
This happens because Google uses the time of the next page view to determine the time you spent looking at the current page. On the last page, there's no next page recorded, so the time on page is unknown. Recorded is 0, and the session duration ends when they opened the last page. So myth, bounces didn't read your page. For sessions where the user only looked at one page, as in the visitor 2 example above, the time on the page and session duration are 0. This isn't because Google knows they left right away. It's because they didn't have any indication when they left, so they couldn't calculate the time on page. They consider it blah 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 blah. Do you get it? Does everybody get it? Do I need to keep running?
I think they get it.
Our average time on page. What does the lack of art do to our metrics? With time on page, if the page is not the last page in the visitor, the time is accurate. So that's sort of interesting, right? If you're looking at the second to last page, the time on that page is good. But that, so I don't even know if that's a report that you can do. Can't show me the second to last page duration. The problem is with exit pages. The time on page is 0. Google Analytics actually takes this into account when calculating the average time on the page, removing the influence of the lack of the exit page. So what are they doing? Just inflating the number, maybe?
Well, they're saying that average time on page equals the time on page minus or divided by
the page
views minus
the exit. So they take off the last page.
Right.
That's sort of interesting, I guess. If a page does not have a high exit rate, then the average time on page is a pretty good reflection. So meaning people click through after that page. With a higher exit rate, you should have less confidence on the average metrics because the average is based on a portion of the total users. Okay. Bottom line. Google Analytics metrics for average time on page are a good indication of the time users spent looking at a page on the site if the page has a low percent exit, meaning it's not the last page they look at. Do not use the average session duration as a key performance indicator, as it is heavily influenced by pages and sessions and bounce rate. So, bullcrap. And this blew my mind. Register Mathematica says, this is crazy. I've had a hard time explaining these stats. This helps a lot.
Good.
Oh my God, we're helping someone.
Holy crap.
This
is a first.
I think
Should we put something on the wall and have a party?
I think this is unbelievable. And we've actually done something meaningful in our lives.
We
At a party.
like
Hats.
a historic day.
Yeah, this is great that we've actually helped someone. Well, wait, Register Mathematica. There's more. Now, Greg, who likes to actually read articles. Whoa, 8 people are here. This is it's gone viral.
We might have helped somebody else.
Oh my God.
Accidentally.
Oh my God. This is amazing. So many people getting this. Okay. Greg, who actually read the article. I mean, I did read it, but he actually is more thorough than me. This same person that wrote that other article wrote this, measuring time on the bounce page. How to measure the time on the last page or the page that if you only go to one page. This could revolutionize our analysis of our websites.
It could.
I think. For people measuring their website traffic with Google Analytics, there's nothing more frustrating than building a really popular web page that gets tons of visits. But GA, Google Analytics that is, because you may not know what those letters mean, shows session duration close to 0. The problem is that Google Analytics doesn't measure the time on the last page. That's a link back to the article we were just on. So even if they read their article for 5 minutes, they don't click on another page, their session's recorded at 0. Sigh. He should have put an emoticon there. Several people have suggested methods to measure real time on page, and most of them a combination of did they scroll, did they read all the way to the bottom, and they record the time in seconds. After trying a few, I finally realized what I've always wanted in life was the audience behavior engagement report. Oh my God, he had me at audience behavior engagement. A simple count of the number of sessions in a histogram. I realized there's a better way, a simpler way. Instead of tracking actual time on page and then fussing with data to build a pretty historic histogram report, I could capture the actual histogram groups themselves. Oh my God, how'd you do it? Results let me easily build a report. How'd you do it? The performed a simple JavaScript snippet placed just before the end head tag. Apparently, I have not done this. Oh my God, he's going to send us an autograph. He'll send an autograph picture for us. I would love that. Apparently, you take this code, jam it in the head of your site, and then you're going to get these events. And it's going to show you the number of people that spent 0 to 10 seconds, number of people that spent 11 to 30 seconds, and I guess that is it. And then they should continue to. It's been running for a couple weeks now. And I'm really pleased with the results, so I thought I'd share. So that's really cool. Now, so I'm assuming then this should then change their session duration accurately on that page?
No. This will be a different report.
So this is still not going to show time on page accurately.
I
don't know, right? I mean, it's definitely a different report. It's an event report.
Mm-hmm.
And every event would trigger something on Google that might capture time. I don't know.
Oh, that I see what you're saying.
As long as you do something else, like trigger an event, then it has something to time against. I would guess. But I don't know if it's going to talk about page sessions.
That's a good... you have to test.
Yeah. Well, I'm testing something else. So this week... yeah, that's event tracking. That's right. Exactly. So, but I don't know if it's going to track...
Yeah, I think what Sage is saying is he's wondering if when the event gets fired...
Yeah.
For the event tracking, if that will count as an interaction with the website, and therefore Google will know how long you've been on that page to adjust the session.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. So something I did for our, it doesn't fix that, Register Mathematica says. Yeah, that could very well be. So I recently was doing some housekeeping of our sites, and I decided to migrate all of our sites to Google Tag Manager. Now, Google Tag Manager is this thing where you can jam a crap ton of tags into one easy code. So, for example, here on CMO Sage, where are my tags? I have all of these things right here. So the first one is the one I'm going to talk about, but I have like my CMO Sage AdWords remarketing. I have Get Clicky tracking, SageRock Inc. AdWords remarketing, Sage's Facebook pixel, SageRock main website ad. I just remarket everybody, and then my Universal Analytics, which is Google Analytics. So instead of having to put all those pieces of code, I make these tags, and then I just put this piece of code, and I can manage all of my tags in one location. It seems cool. Mm-hmm. So at any rate, it's what was interesting. Yeah, he says, okay, I would be interested to know what you think the alternative you got is, Register Mathematica. Maybe you have a better thing than what I did.
I think he's saying that the event tracking is an alternative to the session duration.
Good. Thank you. Very nice understanding of words. Yes. So at any rate, so I did this, and then I got schooled really well by that guy on the Twitter, and then I went over and I learned this, that there is this page put out by Google Analytics, tracking Google Analytics events, and you can do this in the Tag Manager. Okay, so this page showed me how to set up a tag in Google Tag Manager to do timed events. Yeah, Greg, yeah, see, look, you guys get each other. So, okay, so now what I need to know is, so now I've had that running for a day, and so now what I guess I'm interested in knowing if you guys are right that is not going to show time on site, maybe neither of them is, right? But let me look at events. Let's see if I can do what is it? Behavior events or intelligence events? I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Wait, let's do. Actually, let me do this to this. Let's see how. Okay. Event pages. I don't know if that's what I want. Events. Let's try intelligence events overview. Oh, that's nice. That's clean. That's a very clean. I did something on Monday. There are events, but I don't know.
Been working a lot over here, huh?
Listen. I just started. My data is not in yet. But
that's not it.
That's not. Are you sure? I think I see something there. Let's look at behavior flow. No, let's not look at behavior flow. Let's look at just behavior. I don't know. All I know is
it's down there.
Where? Events. Oh, thanks, Greg. Where's my mouse? Have you seen that recently?
Nope, the mouse is gone.
Dude! Oh my God, it's back. It's so weird. Please do something. Work. Oh, Greg, you found it. Look, Greg.
What does that tell us?
Okay, I made an event called Session Timer.
Yeah.
And it's fired 92 times.
What does that mean?
I had it trigger every 6 seconds to fire.
So what do you take 92 and divide it by
6 seconds?
6 seconds, and that tells you
I don't know, nothing.
That one person spent 92 times 6.
How about Paige? How about let me try Paige. Let's see if I can see this. Look at there.
Yep.
I have. Oh God, I'm learning so much.
One person spent 92 times 6.
That was probably me.
On that page.
That was maybe me.
This is smooth. What are you going to do with this knowledge?
I'm just going to change. I'm going to take over the world with it, of course. Same thing I do every day with this kind of knowledge.
Oh, it's a good thing we're coming to the end of the show there.
Yeah, I know. I don't like this as much as the other guys.
We could we're gonna
get back to people.
How's your sunflower seed eating going?
Would you like to see that? No, I'm no good at it. And in fact, I've been throwing the seed husks here on my desk, and then occasionally I get nervous, and then I twitch, and then I throw them on my floor. I am now officially a raccoon. I'm or a bird, something. Okay, I don't know that is helping me. I
like it.
Do you? Good.
I like when I get the numbers that I have to do the math.
Well, I can do another secondary dimension. Would you like, how about time on site? Let me try that. Time, no. Session, how about session duration? Let's look at that. 550 seconds. That's good.
That's almost like what?
A lot of seconds, yo. 600 almost, which is like 10 minutes. Which might correlate to that 92 6 seconds. Those are very similar. So, okay, hold on. Wait, people, you can't leave now. This is Sage. Are you playing baseball now? They eat sunflower seeds. You know, funny question, Marketing Uniter. Greg's like, baseball people just put a whole bunch of those in their mouth. You should try it. I just got a mouth of sunflower husks. I don't have those kinds of skills. No, I can't even eat sunflower seeds just sitting still. Okay, hold on. Wait, everyone, wait. Okay,
Maybe you should try chewing tobacco.
I probably could handle. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, so Register Mathematica, appropriately enough, does the math.
Nice.
I love it. Very nice. So, okay, now how about this? Let's look at the last 2 days, because I just put this on in the last 2 days. yesterday and yesterday. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
One person came. That sucks. God dang it. But a 0 bounce rate, because maybe it works. I don't know, man.
Well, that's how they got the session.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
I bet it was you.
It probably was. But that could be good, though, right? Like, I got to see. I might have went and turned that campaign off because I thought it was all zeros. So maybe I'm not getting traffic to it right now because in a fit of pissed offness, I just turned it off. So maybe I got to go turn it back on.
Gotcha.
But it would stand to reason that one page view, one user session. Well, I don't know if they went to see another page, but 8 seconds. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to try the other guy's code maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe my code is good. I'm new to this. I just wanted to, breaking news, share it with the people. So clearly we've changed everyone's lives for the better. So this is good.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Thanks for showing up and enduring that.
Yeah. If nothing else, at least knowing is half the battle.
Yep. Time to go back to work.
We don't know the other half of the battle. There's got to be a way of measuring it. Winning is the other half.
Or losing.
Truth. I think what I'm going to do is take that tag and put it over on SageRock because there's more content over at SageRock, more people over there, and maybe see if I can measure it that way. Or the other guy's thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, everybody. The problem with the other guy's code is it triggers at every interval. Yeah. Doesn't it, though? Wouldn't it do that? Yeah. It's like, he's right. Like, it's going to trigger at the 10 second, the 30 second.
Yep.
So that's going to be multiple things.
Yeah,
right?
But then you get like a fallout report.
A fallout report of where people leave, and you probably could look at that by page.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing, right?
Yeah, you should be able to.
So, because just like we did here, we should be, instead of seeing 92 or that stupid number I had, you should be able to show pages or events by page. And then you'd be able to see how many people spent each amount of time. I'm going to put his code on there.
Your top number would be the most. So that would be like all your traffic averages in between.
Anybody that spent more than 10 seconds.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah. And then you go to the next interval and the next interval, and you just see it
You should fall out and see where people drop off.
Yeah, but then you should be able to look at it by page and be like, is this page, how long are people staying on this page? I mean, that's what you're really trying to figure out.
And way better than just average time on page, which is a bullcrap number. I mean, with his fallout report, you are going to get averages by session duration, which should be way cooler.
That's interesting to see, anyway.
I'm going to try it, man. I'm going to try that out.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Roger Mathematic, 1 minute triggers, 15, 30, 45 seconds. Yeah, that'd be good. I think those would be good. So at any rate, that's what we know.
Okay.
And hopefully this will help someone.
Thank you.
You know, probably
push the button.
Save
the show.
Save a starving child.
This is not a smooth segue.
This is good. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for putting up with our insanity. We're the Tools, and we will see you all next time. I don't even know if they can hear the music. I don't think they can. Oh, maybe they can. I think that was a good show. That was awesome. I loved it.